What's Mamma Mia?
Mamma Mia.
What artist is that?
ABBA.
Yeah, that's Dad's favorite song.
Yeah.
And growing up, I'd actually give him shit because like I would listen to it and I'd be like, it sounds like a girl song. You know what I mean? No, it does.
It does.
And he's like,
it's my mum's favorite artist, bro. Like, yeah.
He really loved it, and I was like, what do you mean, Dad? Like, because Mum loved. I was like, that's kind of like a girl song. And then like growing up, getting like older and older, I was like, it's actually a fucking good beat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, ABBA's fire.
Like.
Pretty sure we're on.
Beautiful. Are we on?
Yeah, we're on, bro.
We're live and we're recording.
Welcome back.
Do you want to just add? Is that photo ready?
Yeah.
If it's ready, I might just throw it up while you're rolling.
Beautiful.
Keeping all this here. Hell yeah.
Not that one though, yeah.
Not that one.
Side one.
Let me just go through them.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Culture Show. All right,
Let's
we
go.
Are we actually on?
We're
Yeah,
on,
we're
bro,
on.
rolling. We're rolling.
Where? Whose video? Where?
There's a camera there.
Oh, we're
there's a
fucking
camera
on.
there, There's a few cameras, bro.
I'll do it after then, bro.
No,
We're on.
that's sweet. We're going.
Yeah, you're chilling, bro. Do whatever you feel, bro. Well, welcome to the. Actually, I haven't even done your intro
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
Oh, you haven't
Jay,
even
can
done
you
your
throw
intro
that on
yet.
charge? Why? Just sit on your charge.
All right, we ready for this shit?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, we got a fucking crazy guest, bro. It's definitely gonna be a crazy conversation. I'm fucking real excited for
I'm
this,
ready,
bro. Ladies and gentlemen, you would have seen our next guest all over your reels. He's a content king and an inspiration motivator and advocate for men's mental health and all-round well-being. Freshly touched down in Melbourne, all the way from Gold Coast, here to talk about that and more. The man with one or two tattoos. It's JAXON TIPPET.
Let's go.
How are you, my
Thanks
brother?
for having me on, boys.
Bro, thank you so much for coming, man.
Fucking sick studio, and it's crazy. We know a lot of people in common. So.
Mental. We were just chatting off camera, man. Like how much people know in common, how much you and Ray have. We have Ray here again, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, helping out. Shout out Ray. But yeah, we were just talking about how much we have in common and how much people we have in common. And
But it's crazy, like the rap game. Like obviously, I've never done music and I don't rap.
Yeah.
But like as soon as you connect with someone, like I connected with like ChillinIT and some other people, and it's like everyone in that rap scene, like they start to support you. And it's like it's fucking like it's actually a really
it's a
supportive
family,
community.
bro. You know what I mean?
It's all love, yeah.
100%. It's like because we're all out for the same jump, bro. You know what I mean? So it's beautiful, bro. I've seen, bro. I want to touch on that, bro. You've been working out a lot with Chill and training with Chill and stuff.
Yeah, we try. He's a hard man to get a hold of.
Yeah.
Even when you have his number. But yeah, man, he's funny as he
Father
trains
Chill now,
hard.
I guess.
And,
Huh? So we would be. He's a daddy now and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's good, top guy, man. Like so many people that you actually meet, like face to face, like they're so much different than what they perceive online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's like just a straight up normal father.
Yeah.
Family man, likes to
100%.
train.
How did that come about, bro? How did you two actually link and stuff? Because that's like a crazy, a
trying
bit
to
of a crazy
think.
duo. You know what I mean? When I saw that,
Do you
I'm like,
remember? How did we link with? It was through someone. I'm trying to think because I connected with one rapper before him.
yeah.
Trying to think who I connected with. I don't know, man. I think I just fucking started to show some love on his page, and he was like, "You got sick ink," and then blah blah blah, and then it all comes to
Just all through love.
And then he's like, "We're moving to Goldie." I'm like, "Well, let's do a session," and then kicked off.
No shit, bro. That's why
That's sick,
that's
yeah.
why we said to you off camera, I needed to fact check where you were from, bro. Because I originally thought you were from Sydney because of the fact that we saw you working with Chill.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So yeah,
we were just down there for literally like this. We just planned a week out and just did content with everyone. So
beautiful.
yeah, it was good.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
But yeah, it's crazy. Mitchos Genetis,
No,
Forte.
No, not me personally.
Yeah.
Ray's the one
Palka.
person that's got some good, like what's called 2-3 songs with him.
Yeah, me and Menace.
Bro, his music, I used to listen to that during my hard days.
Yeah.
Like, he's got some pretty, like, I like people with strong lyrics. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's rappers that they rap shit.
Yeah.
But, like, ChillinIT and him, like, if you actually listen to their lyrics,
They're talking about
straight
something.
from the heart.
And
bro.
it's good too, and it's not in a way where he's like he's not like, I don't know, I don't want to say whining or bitching. He's doing it in a way of like, do you know what? This is I've been through all this and I'm still standing
Hard
strong.
out.
You know what I mean,
Yeah.
bro? That's crazy to me as well, man. But that's something I want to touch on too, bro, because I hear you go into a little bit of that, and I want to get the formalities, the basics that everyone sort of needs to know out of the way, so we can get into the fun talk and whatnot, man. You were talking about during your hard times, you were listening to Mitchos and stuff, man. Let's get into the nitty gritty a little bit. I don't know how deep you want to go, bro, but
Bro, we'll go deep.
yeah, let's do it, bro. Let's do
Whatever
it.
you want.
So I want to figure out sort of the best way to to go into it, bro. So what years were these, bro?
Yeah, your hard years. What?
Your roughest times, and I know you went a lot through certain addictions and stuff like that, and hit a real low in your life. I've heard you speak on that a little bit, but I just want to hear how that was for you, bro, and how sort of, I guess, music, because being with Mitch, as you said, with Mitch, us helping you through that, how music played its part in healing you through that and helping you through that.
Yeah, so I went through it all, like kind of probably from like 20 to 26. So I'm 28 now.
Yep.
And that was all through pretty much my addiction with steroids.
Right,
And
yep.
I started off with other drugs, alcohol and all of that earlier, but it was the steroids and all of that trying to fucking please people and comparison and, comparing myself to people on IG and social media and just got caught up in like a fake fucking world. You know what it is? Because it is very fake.
Man. Yeah.
As you know, social media is a highlight reel. Like I know all these people, bro, and people that you see, like they look like they're born, etc. Majority of them aren't, and I'm just being straight up. You know what I mean?
Going broke, trying to look rich.
Yeah.
It's
What a way to
it's
put
actually the opposite. The people that are actually really successful and doing well, they don't show shit, bro.
Kmart t-shirts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like literally. But yeah, like it all come about like when I went down that route with steroids and suffered a lot of mental health as I was kind of coming off it, and I was.
So I was going to ask, was that due to when you started dealing with mental health? Was that the first time you sort of had experience with mental health as well?
Yeah, like throughout my growing up as a kid and as a teenager, I was just normal, bro. Like it really was to do with social media.
Yeah.
Because when I didn't have that in my life, everything was just like a cruise. You know what I mean? I just was a normal kid. But then once you start to get in the game where it's like, oh, I got to compare myself to these people, or I really got to up my game, and it's a lot of pressure on yourself. So like when I put out a good reel now or a good podcast, it's like I can't go backwards. Do you know what I mean? And it's so hard to keep. It's not hard, but it is. It's very hard to go, well, how can I get a bigger guest? How can I go on a bigger podcast now? How can I make that
What's
reel
the
look
next
better
big
when it?
thing I can?
Yeah.
It's always
And
gonna
then
be
you go,
going up. Yeah.
well, that dude's doing better than me or him, and then you start to play thoughts in your head, and it starts to fuck with you, and then
Start judging your current state of hustle by another man's sort of
Hard.
state of hustle.
And then that started to affect my mental health, where it's like maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I don't look good enough, or all of these things, bro. Even though I was doing so well, I was still so hard on myself.
Yeah.
And that led down a dark road, man. Like there was 3 suicide attempts ages ago. Like I'm talking 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But I didn't really. I had everything for me, and I still didn't see any need to be alive. It's hard to explain, but
Grass is always greener. No matter
man.
how green it is.
Of course, yeah.
Like I looked great. I had all the attention. I had all this shit going for me. My Instagram was going well.
Still
My business wasn't happy. You know what I mean? And you see that a lot with like celebrities and all of that type of stuff.
Well, here's the thing, bro. It's like obviously I'm not even saying even just for you singularly in particular, but when you're talking about celebrities and stuff, even with yourself, maybe there may have been trauma from way back, even earlier that you don't remember, right? And you go through life trying to, and on your come up, being like, once I don't need to fix my mind and my head, because once I'm there. I'm going to be happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I guess once you get there, you've got everything, you're successful, but like you didn't fix this, and now you've got to fix it with this whole thing you've just built around you.
Bro, that was straight up. I'm going to go more back to like my image and my physique, because that's kind of what I was revolved around, even though I'm not now. It was like once I got to my absolute leanest state and I was, I was big and I was ripped and I was all this, I thought I looked like shit.
Wow.
It's so crazy, man. I look back to when I looked my absolute pinnacle, I thought I was fat.
So it's almost like when you were
It's crazy.
Yeah,
So
but
when you were
for 4 to 6 years, I was trying to reach that peak. I got there, and I was never happy.
So it's like when you were looking your best, you were feeling your worst.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it correlates back to fuck your image, fuck all this shit. It's not about that. It's how you feel as a person, and it's also how you treat people. You know what I mean?
What about the mates around you? Were they encouraging you to do that sort of stuff, or were they
100%, bro? Like they were like, steroids were just the normal. Do you know what I mean? For me, it was
for
like
your crowd and stuff.
when I got started in there, like you going and saying, "Oh, let's go and have a protein shake." That was like people just inject some testosterone.
Yeah.
So I started with some testosterone, and then I bring another drug in, and then it's like anything, man. You get
got a
addicted.
gateway for gateway, and then of course.
And obviously, I was addicted to the endorphins, the adrenaline, the look, the recovery, the strength.
I was gonna say, what about it was it like the most? Was it like the effects that it was giving you? Was it the image it was giving you? Like, was it the feeling of taking it that you got addicted to, or like?
So it's like any drug, bro. You get you almost escape in reality. So you do feel better with any drug at the start.
Yeah, of course.
Like there's something about any drug that makes you have that high.
It's an escape, as you said. It's an escape.
Yeah. And I got that high through attention and looking better, and obviously feeling alpha. Like I just felt like a god.
Like,
I felt alpha.
Yep.
I felt like a god in the gym.
100%.
And I pretty much felt invincible.
Yeah.
And then it's not like at the start that drugs start to affect you. It's deep down in the root. You know what I mean? Like we could, sit here now and have a 6-pack of beers or a joint or a line of Coke and we'd be fine. But if we did that every single day for the next 6 years, I guarantee you there's going to be some side effects.
100%. Yeah.
And that's where it started to play its role on me. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not sitting here bashing saying you have to be this fucking organic person that doesn't do anything and
It's just be careful,
you,
I guess.
you,
Yeah.
you're
Everything
straight
in
edge.
moderation. Doesn't matter what
100%.
it is.
Yeah.
And that's what I've come to realize is like balance in life it's massive. It's all right to enjoy yourself, but you also got to learn when enough is enough.
When the party ends.
Yeah.
100%. When it's time to reel it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to ask too, man, at the time, because when you say that at the time you were feeling invincible, you felt like a god in the gym and stuff, and I guess you would have had this sort of certain ego about you at the time. Was that sort of, and the usage and what that was causing, was that sort of affecting your relationships with the people around you that weren't in that circle, that weren't taking and stuff like that? Like, I guess sort of your family and your close ones, was that sort of affecting your relationship around that as well, around that time, or?
Yeah, hard out, man. Like I pretty much had no respect for no one.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so big on treating people right now and respect and just kindness. Just be kind, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I don't know what you're going through right now.
Facts, yeah.
But if I be rude to you or arrogant or say you look like this or that, how do I know what's going on behind the scenes?
Could be
And
the
that could
straw
even
that
lead
breaks
to
the camel's
something.
back.
Exactly right. Yeah.
It's true. And then people you see so much harassment and bullying and all of this shit online right now. And it's like, yeah, like you might not agree with someone or what someone's doing, but just leave your thoughts to yourself.
It's like the old saying every single person grew up being taught, if you got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. You know what I mean? But people get behind their phones, man.
Yep.
And it's a whole different mind state.
Keyboard warriors, you know.
And people don't realize how important mental health is right now. It is something that we don't talk about enough, and everyone suffers, bro. I know you, and I know you wake up days that you don't feel like waking up.
For sure, man. Yeah.
But those are the days that we can't give in. You know what I mean? And that's the days that there's a lot of people out there that you see doing suicide, and you see that they just have no value or ambition or goals in life. And I want to turn that around and I want to let everyone know that you're worthy and you're meant to be on this earth for a reason.
Amen. Yeah, 100%.
And
bro.
also the fact that a lot of this mental health comes down to the fact that the person doesn't think they have someone that loves them or there's no support. I can guarantee you there's at least one person out there in the world that cares about you
Yeah.
or will listen to you or
Yeah.
will jump on a call with you. And that's probably the biggest thing that would decrease suicide rates.
I agree with you 100%, but what would your advice be for someone? Because bro, like when you get in those lows and stuff, and I've been there too, and as you said, I'm sure Liam's been there too, when you get in those lows and you feel like there is no one, you don't have anyone around you and stuff, sometimes there is people there letting you know, but even sometimes you sort of get that low that you sort of feel like those people aren't there for you. What would your advice be to those people that are trying to be there for that person, but they don't believe that they're I guess worthy of having someone? What would sort of your advice be? Because you don't want to be too pushy and sort of, you know what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
So,
man, to be honest, like I'm gonna correlate it back to exercise.
Yep.
And that doesn't mean you have to be a gym addict or anything. But every time I have bad thoughts, first thing to do, get out of the house. So don't sit in a room and bottle up your thoughts and all of this shit.
Yeah.
Get out, get fresh air, move the body, whether it's even a walk, a run, that will create endorphins. The body's meant to exercise and move.
Yeah.
Even just the simple facts like what you put in your body.
Yeah.
And once again, I'm not saying you have to sit here and eat a super strict diet, but if you're filling yourself with nothing but packet foods, cigarettes, alcohol, you're sitting inside all day, you're not moving your body, and then you're taking antidepressants.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you're not happy with your life. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
And it really
yeah,
comes
couldn't
back
say
to
it better.
simple things, bro. It's not like mental health and all of this. It's not like some mysterious thing. It's just usually correlates back to your daily habits and what you do.
Yep.
And that's why most people aren't happy.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Because these things all affect your chemical imbalance. You know what I
100%.
mean? Either in a positive way, whether it be going to gym, doing these things that are positive, or in a negative, as you said, hiding yourself in the room, festering yourself in those intrusive thoughts, I guess.
Yeah.
And as you said, taking antidepressants or whatever happy pills you think that are going to make you better, when in reality you're just not doing what humans are sort of
Meant to do.
bred to do. You know what I
100%.
mean, man? Yeah.
And
100%,
once again,
bro.
like I always say this, I've had many, many bad days. It's only a bad day.
Facts,
and that's what
bro.
you need to realize is I guarantee you if you wake up tomorrow and it's a shit day, it might be hell until the minute you go to bed. But the next day, and I've had this so many times, it's not even funny, the next day is always 100% better. And if you look at it like that so many people, they might take their life on that bad day because it's a bad day. But what they don't realize,
yeah.
if they just push through
Who knows
and
what was-
realize that there's so much light ahead, you know, it just go through it.
Even the
go
next
to
day,
sleep.
who knows what was waiting for them on the next day? Yeah. When
And
you
it's
think of
true,
it like
man.
that, yeah.
Like I looked at mine and I'm like, I could have taken my life at 23, 24, but fuck, look what I'm doing now and look how much
Look
I've
how
got
far
ahead of
you've
me.
come from there.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
But I could have just
100%,
taken
bro.
it just because that one little, I'm not feeling good or nobody loves me. Fuck that, man. You got to believe in yourself and you got to realize that you're worthy and you got so much ahead of you in life.
100%, bro. Yeah, 100%. I couldn't have said it better myself, bro. So how would you say you are these days, bro, with your mental health and everything? Is it so much better? Are you still rocky? Obviously, everyone has their bad days
Yeah.
still, but do you sort of have the coping mechanisms now to where you're able to deal with those bad days a lot better than you did back then, I guess, when your brain would sort of get so overwhelmed where you would feel the need to sort of maybe hurt yourself or something in those instances. You know what I mean?
Yeah, obviously it's a lot better now, but people don't realize I still probably have 3 to 4 days out of the week
You're
where
human,
I
brother, at the
wake
end of
up
the day.
worse than happier. But
You're
these
human.
are the things that I do. I go and exercise and I do all these little things that I've been talking about that help me get through it. And what you need to realize for everyone listening is not every day is going to be picture perfect. I don't care what you do, what you get gifted to you, all of this type of stuff. You're still going to have shit days.
Yeah, man.
And if you can't come to the fact that you're going to wake up and have many shit days for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
then you're not going to get through it.
100%.
So just realize it's normal. If you wake up and you feel depressed, that's okay.
It's like
it's all right.
100%, bro. It's like I was watching a Rogan podcast, funny enough, not
Yeah.
long ago, and there was something he said, kind of that relating to that, bro. The human mind needs stress. Like you can't, as you said, if you're just sitting in a room every day, all day, and you know what I mean, and just being calm and comfortable and happy and relaxed all day, like in your room watching TV, that's going to be good and fun. But in the end, you're going to get depressed. The human brain needs stress, and through that stress and overcoming that problem solving comes the comfort and the happiness and stuff. You know what I mean? So
And
you're spot on,
stress
bro.
is good, but it's how you handle stress. Do you know what I mean? So you could get stressed and throw in the towel, but you could get stressed and embrace it and try overcome the issue and realize why you're stressed. There's a different way to go about it.
How do you go about it, bro?
Stress, man, like I just think you think about what you're stressed, you really analyze and go, hang on. Like for example, I get stressed over the smallest things.
Yeah.
might get stressed because fuck, it could be anything. It could be the smallest thing. Like I haven't replied to I get stressed because I haven't replied to people. I'm being straight up
So does
honest.
he, bro. He goes crazy. Yeah.
And
for real.
then, you know, Jay or someone will tell me because I live with him and he'd be like,
Shout out Jay, by the way.
Shout out,
Yeah,
shout
behind
out.
the camera, 100%.
and then I might go, why the fuck am I stressed because I haven't replied to someone? Like, if they can't wait 24 hours.
Exactly. It's
do
your
you know
time
what I
at
mean?
the end of the day, bro. Yeah.
And so many people have told me that. It's like, you'll get to the person when you need to get to them. I'm not ignoring them.
Yeah.
But don't get stressed over things that I could look back in 10 years' time and be like, why did I not reply to the cult show? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, does it really fucking matter?
No, exactly right.
It's
It doesn't
true.
matter at all. But these are all so such like small things, little small things, bro, that our brain makes so much bigger. Do you know what I mean? Such as not replying. Do you know what I mean? Not getting back to the culture
Yeah.
show or something like that. Little small things that our brain and our anxieties make so much bigger. Do you know what I mean? And
Another thing I want to express is like, you know how like you feel like you have to accommodate for everyone, or you have to go to this party or do something. It's okay to say no.
Yeah.
And this is what I never used to be able to say no.
That's
Because I just
me.
wanna-
I've just learnt this.
Literally,
lesson,
bro,
yeah?
I
Like,
used to just say yes to everything, and I just get burnt out, and I pretty much everyone would take my energy because I was giving all the good to them,
spiritual warfare
but
out
they
here,
weren't
bro.
returning it.
Yeah, man, exactly.
And what I've learned is you don't say no every time, but if you physically can't get to it, or it doesn't suit your conditions, or you don't want to do it, it's okay to say no to someone. It's okay to not be in that relationship.
Yep.
It's okay to tell your girl maybe we're not meant to be, or tell this guy, hey, I'm not really getting along with you. Like, it's just fucking, you got to just express the way that you want to do it, because
It's all communication, bro.
100%.
You know what I mean?
And you've only got one life. And if you're not happy living it, what does it matter how many people you're pleasing? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, you go through your whole life trying to make other people's lives happy,
But you've never been happy
you're
yourself.
miserable throughout the whole thing. Yeah, you know, I completely get you, man. And there's it's almost like I feel like everyone sort of gets stuck into that. Falls into that rabbit hole as they're growing up and sort of finding their identity and their personality and who they are. And most people sort of, I guess, fall out of it, but then you still get people that do get stuck into it. Do you know what I mean? Like that unfortunately don't escape that and do get stuck in that depressive mind. And it sort of takes for them to get burnt so many times,
Yeah.
or burnt out. And left with no energy and being given none back, to where they have to learn the hard way, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's even a tricky situation to navigate as well.
I had to learn the hard way, getting off drugs and everything like that. You're learning who your true friends are and everything like
Yeah.
that, and that's a big step back that you have to take. And without doing that, you're never going to move forward. With a negative circle around you, you're never going to push forward. So once you hit that breaking point where, people are burning you out, they're not showing the same love back, and that you just got to remove yourself. You just got to step back, and analyze, and that's when I reckon your true mates come out.
100%.
And that's the hardest thing to do. I say your circle's everything. I say it all the time, but it is physically hard to remove yourself from a crowd or a circle that you
think are your people, for sure.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm going to say it right now. If someone is not worried about your mental health, or they're not supporting you, or they're not congratulating you, or actually wanting to see you succeed, and all they're doing is going, hey, let's just do drugs, or let's do that. Yeah, you might have fun with them. Like, you might have a laugh, all of this type of stuff. You might get girls and all of that. But if they're bringing in those bad habits, I can tell you right now, as much as it's hard to say that you're going to have to remove yourself from that person,
Yep.
they're not a true friend.
100%, and it will show sooner or later.
It
man.
will.
Like, if it's shit business, and shit intentions, it always comes true. What's real will always prosper. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, and then it's almost a thing what you're saying, like trying to please people. So some people will almost be okay with that until they sort of wake up themselves to it. You know what I mean? And even the saying that you all would have heard, what's it called? Show me your friends, and I can show you
I
your
was just about
future.
to say that.
You know?
Bro, once again, I used to love the attention. I used to love that 1,000 people would message me a day. I don't give a fuck anymore. No, I'm serious. It's about
Stop messaging me.
quality now.
Yeah, of course. Bro,
I
yeah.
would rather have 3 good friends that I know have my fucking back.
Yeah.
They call me. They would
fucking
be
man,
there
bro,
in a
yeah.
heartbeat. Than have 1,000 people that, they might like my photo, they might comment on something, but truly,
When
are
push
they
comes
there
to
for me
shove,
when
will
I
they
need
show
it?
up? You know what I mean?
It's not about that. It's about the true quality of people in your life.
100%.
If you're fucking up, they're gonna say you're fucking up.
That's
bro.
what you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want the constructive criticism, but people look at that like, oh, if that person gives me criticism,
They're hating, they're jealous.
they're hating. They're actually trying to
Yep.
benefit you and help you.
Yep, 100%. I made it a very big point, especially in almost especially the last 2 years. I made it a very big point to surround myself with people who tell me what I need to hear, not what I want to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And since then, bro, it's been nothing but better decisions and better mental health, and better days, more better days than
Yeah.
bad. You know what I mean? Just purely because sometimes we're not able to pull ourselves aside and being like, yo, I'm fucking up right now.
Yeah.
You know, so when you have that circle around you that can pull you aside and be like, oi, man, you're fucking up, you know?
Yeah.
And then it's on you, to move accordingly from there.
Yeah.
But, but it's just to have that in your corner, bro, it's amazing, bro. And then you know that, as you said, you know the value of it. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, 100%. But shit, I didn't realize how big one. Let's go.
Do you have a
Lich. Where's Lich, Ray?
Ray lighter? No, not lighter.
What'd you want?
Ashtray.
Oh shit, sorry, bro. I thought you did this.
Shout out, ChillinIT. Where are you?
Yeah.
Shout out 420 family, bro.
You know he's making his own strand.
Is he really?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Right, Henny,
Damn.
Fuck, that's hectic. I hope he fucking. Oh, that's actually sick. Imagine getting like medicated to ChillinIT's weed. Be mad.
It's gonna happen in the
Dro-
next 2 months.
drops off to your door. That'd be
Do
sick.
you see he's made his own chronic?
Yeah,
I got a bottle at home.
Yeah, really?
I'm not opening it. It's that fucking good.
Yeah.
I tasted it at his house, bro.
Should have brought some, bro.
Nah, bro. The bottle's like, he told me how much. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Green and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah, it's crazy. See, this is what I like. People like look at him and they go, oh, he just smokes weed and all this. Bro, he's actually very business savvy. Like he actually, you know what I mean?
Bro,
Yeah.
He's
got
doing
down,
lots
bro.
of things.
He's the person that's brought like business back into like the weed world. That you can still be active.
I'm done.
For sure, bro.
I'm done.
You can still be
Yeah,
active.
I'm gonna fucking finish
still
that.
be business minded.
Jay, have one. One puff.
and
Give
not
Jay a
be
puff.
Like a junkie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure you want?
Let's go smoke my goddamn.
Yeah, medical's good.
It's perfect, man. It saved my life, bro.
Yeah, but there's different types of medical too.
There's percentages. That's 25, which is pretty common. Topaz.
Right, you grab it, bro. There's fucking there's nothing there, bro.
I want a video of my videographer smoking.
Smoking on the job, mate.
You sure you don't want to fix that one quickly?
Yeah,
No,
just fix it if you want.
There's nothing about fifth, bro. We've got no memory cards.
No. Well, do you want me to wipe it?
Oh, brother.
Hey?
It'll be right. We got him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we done with the
Just film
Jags?
his
Yeah,
face.
yeah,
All right, bro. I wanna move on quickly to fucking like a bit of the, because here at Culture Show we love and we are enthusiasts of the culture, the music industry culture. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wanna hear a little bit about what's it called, your taste in music and shit, bro. Like what
Yeah,
was
I like
playing
this.
in JAXON TIPPET's house growing up, bro? Like what was mum and dad playing around the house? And,
Oh.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like what music did you grow up on?
So not now.
Not now, like when
Not
you were
now.
growing up, bro. What'd you grow up on?
What
Like,
did
type
I
of
listen to
music?
or my parents?
I guess before, like, what sort of music did you grow up on before you were old enough to like
well,
have your own tastes?
yeah.
And, you know
Yeah.
what I
What
mean?
was what were your mum and dad playing?
I'm gonna be
around
straight
there?
up what mum and dad listen to.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
probably have a crack. ABBA.
Yeah, that's
Fucking ABBA.
Yeah,
ABBA
shout
and
out.
all of that. ABBA. What's some other names?
My parents still got the records and
Bro. Even like Guns N' Roses. They
Love
were
Guns
into,
N' Roses.
Kiss.
Yeah. Yes.
All the
Ray.
old school type
Especially back
of.
at the chair, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember ABBA. Like, Dad's favorite song was fucking. What was it? What's their biggest hit?
They got fucking like several huge hits, bro.
What's Mamma Mia?
Mamma Mia.
What artist is that?
ABBA.
ABBA.
Yeah, that's Dad's
ABBA,
favorite
yeah.
song.
Yeah.
And growing up, I'd actually give him shit because like I would listen to it and I'd be like, it sounds like a girl song. You know what I mean? No, it does.
Yeah,
It
no,
does,
no,
it
no,
does.
for
And
real.
he's like,
It's my mum's favorite artist, bro. Like, yeah.
and
yeah.
he really loved it. And I was like, what do you mean, Dad? Like, because mum loved, I was like, that's kind of like a girl song. And then like growing up, getting like older and older, I was like, it's actually a fucking good beat.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
Yeah, ABBA's fire.
Like, it's crazy when you, even like when I was young, like I used to think school was fucked and like teachers hated us and all that. And I look back at it now and I'm like, they were just trying to help us. And school wasn't fucked. It was so, no, like straight.
They were there for our benefit. Holy shit! Yeah.
No, but not even in that way. Like it was so easy. You would go to school, you'd have fun with your mates. You'd
Yeah.
have 2 lunch
It
breaks.
was a big social, bro. Yeah.
Like how was it
100%.
hard? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was some of the best days of your life.
But this is the thing, bro. You look it's funny you bring this up. Yeah, I was watching something the other day that kind of relates to this. You look back at some of your best memories that you've got from like growing up or something, and you're like, damn, I wish I could go back to those times. Like say an ex-girlfriend, like, damn, I wish I could go back to that time when I was with her. Things were so much simpler. But then you forget about the hardship you went through because of her and this and that. You know what I mean? Like when you think about, I wish I could go back to those times, there was so much less stresses. There was still stresses. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like, we forget about that. You know what I mean? Like
You remember the good shit.
yeah, bro, 100%.
But also, life is just, it's a highlight reel.
Yeah.
So that's all it is. It's just little glimpses of your life throughout little phases. But it's how you look back at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
But it's just funny, like when you're growing up, like how you think so many things are bad when it's like you look back at it now when you're older and more mature, and it's like all those things, there was a reason why I was doing that, or why mum was telling me that, or why dad told me to do that. You know what I mean? There's a reason behind it.
Yeah,
So-
100%. It's and even in the sort of like, I've even been thinking of that recently. It's like with parents, we forget too that they're like us. You know what
Literally.
I mean? Like
They're
especially-
people.
Yeah, especially when we're adults and sort of you think about some of the things like they were still fucking learning too. You know what I mean? Like, and we sort of expect them to. We put our parents on such a high pedestal because they're
supposed to know everything.
Yeah, and from the day you're born, they're who you look to for answers, and so because of that, we put them on such a high pedestal. But you forget, it's hard to remember sometimes these people are still learning too. You know what I mean? And they're sort of giving us what they learned along the way, but they're still learning. You know what I mean?
But that was mum and dad's. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know why.
Yeah.
I don't,
Did that music carry on into
no,
now?
my music.
Yeah.
I can just remember clearly the main artist.
Yeah.
Nickelback. I don't know why.
I did not,
Bro, but everyone bagged me for it.
I was not gonna pick that,
Bro, I swear to God,
Look
like,
at this, bro.
Yeah.
shout out to Nickelback.
Shout out
Fuck
Nickelback, man.
Come on
Oh,
the
man.
podcast.
Yeah, facts, bro. We'll have you on
But
anytime.
as I was telling people, like, kind of like through my teenage years, that I like Nickelback. Apparently, like, he's
They're
a bit
so hated
weird,
for
or he's
no
gay,
reason.
or he's hated.
They just hated it. Nickelback is the most, like, because of meme culture. It's because and meme
Yeah.
culture, bro. But because of that, became like a social media thing to hate Nickelback. So now everyone hates Nickelback for no reason.
It's
but
true,
half
even
the
to this
people,
day.
half the people that hate Nickelback, bro, and will bag you for listening to Nickelback, have fucking 7 Nickelback CDs in their car. I'm telling you, bro. Like it's just
I still play a little bit before a set.
Guilty
Yeah.
pleasure, bro.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, 100%.
But I want to obviously, reverse that back. What did you used to like when you were growing up?
Oh, well, when I was younger, I was like Eminem, 50 Cent.
Yeah.
You know, like West Coast sort of shit. Like obviously Biggie Smalls, Tupac.
So you've always been into rap.
Yeah, then when I hit, for probably at 14, 15, kind of got pretty heavy into the Aussie rap.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
and like my first show I went to was I was like 16, you know, like had a fake ID and shit at Laundry
Who-
Bar, you know what I mean?
Who's your... Oh, man, we shouldn't do... Who's your couple of favorite Aussie rappers right now?
Oh, well, without a
Top
doubt,
three.
Cursor, bro.
Yeah,
Without
yeah,
a doubt,
yeah,
Cursor.
yeah,
Like,
100%,
you know,
yeah,
back in my... not back in my day, but, you know, when I was fucking...
He's ancient, bro.
growing up on Aussie rap, it was like, 360 or Cursor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Metros
I think
and the
Rob
lads.
said this at Take Flight. He said it perfectly,
You had
the
the Metros and
Metros
you had
versus
the
the
lads.
lads.
You know
you
what I mean? Yeah.
And I was always Cursor, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, don't get me
yeah.
wrong, like I liked 360 to a point, like, but then when Cursor hit the scene, I just
I'm
like,
actually trying to... I think I might be doing podcasts with 360 this week.
he's an interesting
Oh,
dude, bro. I've heard that he's a
nice.
pretty interesting dude. You
Well,
know?
he's
Jay,
got a
Like,
story,
Jay
bro.
went and did content at his last show.
Yeah,
he
I
gave me
heard.
VIP tickets,
Yep.
but I didn't go. And
Oh,
then,
no.
bro,
Well-
I'm telling you right now, I've messaged everyone in the rap game, like, that I've messaged. He is fucking real.
Yeah.
Like, he's a straight up normal fucking... He cares for you, bro. He still texts me and says, how's your day? And I'm like, I'm a nobody to you, bro.
That's,
Yeah.
He
that's-
says,
I like
how's
that
your day
humbleness,
going?
you know?
60, bro. Yeah,
Bro, I
100%,
swear to
yeah.
God, he's real.
Yeah,
So is
yeah.
Cursor, but 360, he needs more recognition than he gets. I reckon.
100%.
But I think it's coming though, bro, because he really because of everything he went through,
Yeah.
he dropped off the scene for his own health and betterness.
Hard.
He dropped off the scene for a long time, and he's only just come back. We were at his first return show at the Hello Sunshine Festival, in years.
Yeah,
So
right.
now that he's coming back, man, and he's come back hard, and he's just fucking foot on
He's
foot on
definitely
neck.
going hard.
You know what I mean?
And he's
Like
only just starting.
not giving anyone any breathing room. He's like, I'm back, and I'm taking my throne back. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
100%, bro.
What's your thoughts on, obviously, like, the Aussie rap? What about the new UK strand coming in, like Stormzy, for all that stuff?
I love-
Stormzy's an OG in that scene, you know.
Facts.
But
That Dave shit and that Stormzy
Yeah,
shit.
Dave.
I love the wordplay. I love that lyrical shit. The UK like grime, I'm a fan of, but not hugely.
Yeah.
The UK drill, I don't love anymore. It's you know what
Like
I mean.
I like it, but I just think at the end of the day, nothing beats the old school Dr. Dre, Tupac,
Nothing.
100%.
And that is
like
hip hop.
You know what I mean? That's what created it. That was
Yeah.
the
Like,
start.
I'll
Yeah.
go back even further. Like the Big L's,
Wu-Tang,
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
L,
Big
Yeah,
L,
man.
NWA.
100%.
They're the pinnacle of hip hop. You know
Big
what I
Pun.
mean?
Yep,
Like,
Yeah, they're all the
100%.
best.
Bro, yeah, huge. And it was Cali, it was New York. It's like
Yeah.
that's all rap. Do you know
Ja
what I mean?
Rule.
Yeah, facts, bro, facts. Man, did you hear happened recently? Fucking 50, not recently, it was about 2 years ago. You'd know.
Recently.
Yeah, bro. Man, it was like Ja Rule had a show. And
Oh, yeah.
50 Cent, because of the beef they've had for like
Yeah, I know
years,
they got
bro.
beef.
Yeah, Ja Rule had a show, and 50 Cent, the petty motherfucker, he went and bought every single ticket for the first 3 front rows. So there'd be
Really?
no,
So
no
there's
one
no one in the
and
row.
Actually.
so no one.
Bro.
So when Ja Rule came out to perform, there was no one in the front rows because he just 50,
That's fucked.
50 Cent bought all the tickets, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I like
man.
50.
Oh, bro,
50's he's
a
probably
king.
my biggest
I reckon he's the obviously we've heard his songs too much, but bro, his songs are the
But
best.
he's so much bigger than his songs now. You know what I
He's
mean?
like, how many TV series?
You got
Yeah.
50 Cent and you got Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Yeah.
100%.
And then he's like, he's so smart. He's got like, he's an actor. He's directors. He's also got the soundtracks on it. You know what I mean? He just,
Yeah.
And water as well.
yeah, bro.
I like rappers and people like we're just talking about ChillinIT. Like, yes, he raps, but he does side business too.
Yeah.
Like 50 Cent, he's a rapper, but he's known as so many other things.
Entrepreneur. Like,
100%. He's got his own alcohol, 50 Cent. He's got the bottle,
He's
you
like
know.
cognac, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Who was your idols, or who is your idols and your inspirations and stuff?
Man,
Like, who do you
pretty
look
much
up to?
got my 2 biggest idols at the moment, and once again, I don't really know why. I do, but I don't. Mike Tyson,
Yeah.
he's just the GOAT, bro.
Just
like
a machine.
I remember used to watch a lot of YouTube, and I still do. And I remember watching his YouTube, like his entrances, the old school ones. So if you go on and type like Mike Tyson boxing entrance,
Yeah.
he's got a few hardcore ones where he comes out with like ones like DMX intro. And bro, no,
Fucking
literally,
gangster, bro,
he
yeah.
walks out, bro, and he's got like his little black, like he was just completely different to every boxer. He's got his little black thing on. He just goes against the rules.
Yeah.
He walks out with his crew behind him, and it fucking gives you tingles,
Yeah,
bro.
he was an animal, huh?
It literally gives you tingles, bro.
Yeah.
And that used to motivate,
Yeah.
bro. Even just his story, bro. How I don't know if you know a lot about him, but
Not too much, nah.
he didn't even want to box, bro. Like
I know. I did. I've seen
he
a
lived
few
a very
podcasts.
hard life.
Yeah, I've seen a few podcasts where he was actually he didn't want to do it, and he
Yeah.
actually he didn't like the person he was
Yeah.
when he was a fighter either. He was a very angry person. And,
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, man.
And
yeah.
I love him when he's doing now. Like, not
He's
everyone
doing his own
agrees
podcast
with
now
him,
and everything, bro. Yeah.
and he's talking a lot about like
Hot boxing with Mike Tyson.
mushrooms,
Yeah.
but a lot about not in a dumb way.
Did you see the, not to cut you off, bro? Like, we'll get right back to.
Yeah.
You know the Impulsive podcast
Yeah.
with Logan Paul and shit. He went on the Impulsive
Watched
podcast.
it.
He fucking took a handful of shrooms, munched them, and started playing with a pigeon. Bro, imagine that shit, bro. Oh my God.
Imagine you like going home from a day's work, like, I just ate mushrooms with Mike Tyson.
Fuck, these reels are gonna be off their head. No, but honestly, like, once again, a lot of people bag him. A lot of people would see him walk down the street with that side tattoo on his face. But he's actually a good guy. Good human.
Heart of gold,
you know
man,
what I mean?
too. Yeah.
So yeah, he just motivates the fuck out of me. That, especially that speech in the ring where he goes, we should get it up on camera. But that speech where he's going, you never, like, do you remember it? He's like,
I'm
wow, we
trying
should
to
have got it
think.
up. But yeah, bro, I watch that some days before I want to go in the gym. Or,
I think I know what one you're talking about. I can't remember off the top
Yeah,
of my
I'm
head.
trying to remember.
He, after
Yeah,
it,
do it on our one.
yeah, actually pull it up.
yeah, after I think the one like the full version of it, he like shouts out the guy that like shot 50 Cent. Daryl. Yeah, that one. Is that the one you're talking about? Yeah. So
Yeah,
he,
well,
yeah,
while
'cause-
while he's getting it up, my second one, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
Oh wow.
Fucking
I don't know.
Yeah,
He once again, he was known as he
An
does
animal.
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's got his own
And
clothing.
his come up story is like in motivational as
Bro.
fuck, bro. Like,
And even just watching him train, like
Where he says like I'm the best. Ever.
that,
Yeah.
bro. You got to get at least 10.
champion that's ever been. Yeah.
oh, I know which one you're talking about now.
Anytime,
listen to this
amateur,
shit.
professional ever?
Assalamu alaikum, Maida. I don't know, man. yeah, Lennox Lewis. Lennox, I'm coming for you.
This is his next
Is it
fight.
frustrating to train like you did and then have this in
I
7 or
didn't
8
train
seconds?
for this fight. I only trained probably 2 weeks or 3
2
weeks for
weeks.
this fight. I had to bury my best friend. And I dedicated this fight. I wasn't going to fight. I dedicated this fight to him. I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been.
Fuck.
There's no one can stop me. Lennox is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dixon.
Keep going.
I'm from their claw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Look at that shit. Bro, that's good. That's
Bro,
fucking
yeah,
hectic.
my hairs are standing up, bro.
But like,
That's-
you know how
Yeah.
some people would do that and they're trying to put on a show?
yeah,
Bro,
you
he's-
can tell.
he
You
doesn't
feel
even
it.
give a fuck about
You
the
feel
dude in front
that's
of him.
that's not for nothing. That's him, bro. He was looking at the ground, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He
That
didn't,
shit,
yeah.
bro. I could fucking fight anyone.
That just
after
G'd me up, bro. That just G'd me the fuck up.
Oh,
100%.
fucking-
100%.
Talk about fights. Can you talk about what you're doing with Team Alice?
So we haven't locked in yet. He's been
Yeah.
trying to hassle me for years. I've just got to learn to box. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
They're
Bro.
good, bro. They
Yeah.
know what they're doing down at Team
So,
Alice.
Do you know what, bro? Yeah. so
you go.
Bro, do you know what, bro? We might cut this out, but me and Liam were having a conversation, just for our sake. Me and Liam were having a conversation the other day about no one's done it yet. No one's put on a sort of music industry, hip hop industry, sort of our entertainment, social media entertainment industry boxing match like they do over over there. We were gonna do it, bro, and maybe you should be our main event, bro. You know what I mean?
So you mean like I know what you mean. So you mean it's just a
whole
ra-
boxing match, like would have the main event and would have the undercards and shit. So say like Logan Paul versus KSI, then you got the undercards of influencers
Yeah.
and rappers, and you know what I mean, bro?
But
Just
it's
have-
all to do with influencers and rappers. Bro,
It's
fucking do
pretty
it.
much what contender to contender. is.
yeah, all his
it's
idea,
like,
bro.
yeah.
Like he buzzed me about it. He's
Bro,
like,
you should
bro,
do
this
it.
is random as, but yeah, I reckon
'Cause
I
I'm-
just don't know nothing about it or how to fucking put it together. But yeah.
Let's chat about it after this.
Yeah, 100%.
Bro, you could blow it up because there's so many people. We were talking about this the other day. So many people getting into boxing now because it's like it's kind of like the new like fad, like
the
gym.
trend. It's a trend, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And I'm not
100%.
gonna lie, like I haven't sparred much, but we've done a little bit. We've gone to a few classes, bro. It's like the fucking endorphin feel out of
Yeah.
it and how good you feel after.
Talk
it's
about
actually
like
crazy.
alpha, bro. Like,
You do, man.
yeah,
Like,
bro,
and at the end of the
100%.
day, if you can throw a good punch and like, it's who
When you
doesn't
hear-
want to?
Bro,
You know
when
what
you
I
hear
mean?
that, when you hear that gunshot sound hit the mic,
Yeah.
bro, it's a little bit of a half chub, bro. And, you're like,
And,
you know what I'm saying,
It's an
man?
ego
Like,
boost.
Yeah, bro.
Also relating back to mental health, like I guarantee if you went and did a boxing session or a boxing class, you'd feel 100 times better
Oh,
after.
yeah, yeah.
And it really helps.
You're too tired to think to feel any
Unless
type
you're
of sadness.
sparring,
bro,
get your
you know
head
what
kicked
I mean?
in. Trust me, I've know that from
dude,
experience.
bro,
No.
unless you got a deviated septum afterwards.
Yeah.
It's just about, you know what I mean?
But yeah, shout out to the boxers out there. You know, Billy Dibb's helping me. You know Dib. There's heaps of boxers. Once again, they're also supportive. So supportive.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yep. Would you get into it, bro? Would you
Yeah.
get in the ring? Yeah.
Bro, I'm-
who do you reckon? And I'm not saying call anyone out if you don't want to, but who do you reckon would be a good matchup for you in terms of like striking only, boxing only? Who do you reckon?
Trying to think of people that are, man,
Bro, when I think of like who you should box, bro, I
You tell
think
me,
of
I'll-
I think of Bradley Martin. I
Spaniard,
can't think of a single, I can't think of a
Bro.
single person in this country.
I'd love to box Bradley Martin
Bradley
just
Martin.
for the fame.
Yeah,
but
right. Bradley Martin's
fuck,
the only
man,
one. I
he's a
could see
hard
going.
man to get a hold of.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
could
someone
imagine.
like that.
Because
Bradley
he
or-
also thinks he can fucking fight every fighter that goes on his podcast,
Yeah.
bro. And it's starting to do my head in. Like,
No, you know who I'd
you know
like to
what I
fight? I'd like to fight Jake Paul.
Jake, yeah?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, shit, bro.
Hard out.
Jake Paul, you've been called out.
Fuck, he's killing it.
Bro, nah, he has to beat Nate Diaz first to prove he's good enough to fight JAXON TIPPET. You know what I mean? Bro?
Come on, Jake.
100%. Nah, he is killing it, bro. He's a businessman and a marketing genius, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. When was your first tattoo, bro?
Oh fuck yeah. First tattoo was when can you get tattoos? You have to
18.
be- yeah, I don't think I think I was 17. My first tattoo was in Gold Coast. Do you know Nashi Guns? He's
Nah.
actually a really good tattooist. So my first tattoo.
Shout out, though.
I'll get it out. And this is all straight talk. I was only ever gonna get that to that. I was never gonna get a tattoo again. I was just gonna get my forearm. I growing up, I loved seeing like fit people. Like I used to, you know, The Biggest Loser. You know, Commando.
Of course,
Yeah.
So Commando,
Commando and
and
Michelle, yeah.
Commando
Yeah.
and Shannon.
Yeah. Oh, Shannon. Yeah, that's one.
You know how they've got that, bro? I used to. That's literally the reason I got that. I
Really?
looked up and I was like, I was getting into fitness, and I was like, I just think a little bit of a tattoo would look cool on me if I'm gonna keep fit for the rest of my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
And I got it, and I was like, that's
Addicted.
so sick. And it's a koi fish swimming upstream. So
Oh, I
it's
see it.
actually good luck.
Yeah.
Bro, I got it. I swear to God, this is no bullshit. The next day, I was looking at there to my shoulder. I was like, it looks
Too
blank.
empty. Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
I booked in straight away.
Yeah.
And I'm not even kidding when I say this. I pretty much completed my full body in probably like I did my whole back in 2 days. Like I'm talking big session. You know, people go in, they get like a little bit of riding.
Yeah.
Big sessions, bro. Like I remember going to Thailand in one trip, and I come back 4 weeks later and half my body was done.
Oh.
Fuck, that's sick.
Bro,
I love that
Speaking
shit.
do you know the rapper Melbourne?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Melbourne.
I don't know if you've seen his story.
MLBN.
Yeah, MLBRN. Yeah.
Shout out, bro. Just
shout out to
messaged
bro.
him before this.
Yeah, oh, he's a king.
Yeah.
man. Like,
I'm in.
he's
I'm in a couple. I'm in a video clip with him and Filler. They did a song together. I'm in a
Right.
video clip.
Shout out to Phil too.
Yeah, shout out Phil. He's coming on
It's his
soon. bro.
birthday
Shout out
coming
Phil.
up too.
Yeah,
So-
Phil is the king too, bro. But I don't know if you saw Melbourne's story yesterday
Yeah.
or something. He's in Bali or something at
Yeah.
the moment, bro. He just did his. I don't know if you saw. He just got his back done. 11 hours, 2 artists at
Yeah.
the same time, bro.
Bro, exactly what I
Yeah,
had. I
yeah.
was laying down. Not gonna lie, I was on like 10 endones, a couple of tramadols,
Fucking oath.
and they were blasting, bro.
Yeah.
Blasting, like absolutely blasting it.
Yeah.
They're different over there.
Yeah. But bro, they'll start the titleists over in Bali and Thailand and stuff. They'll start messaging ya from Australia before you even get to Bali. They
bro.
were like,
Yeah.
man, like,
Bro,
it's happened to
I
me a
get
few times and
messages
stuff.
every single day from Balinese artists. When can you come over?
Yeah.
We want to tattoo you.
Got
Yeah.
no more room left, bro. Yeah.
But straight up,
Yeah.
bro, you know, you hear people say, "Oh, Bali studios are dirty. It's rank."
I've heard some things from
Bro,
some
I'm
people.
telling you,
Yeah.
the studios I went in got tattooed in Thailand and Bali. Cleanest studios I've
Yeah,
ever been
were
in.
you a little bit paranoid walking in, like because you heard those rumors and
I
stuff?
was, but
Yeah.
once again, it's just this dogma and stigma.
course,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yep, yep.
It's
A lot
what
of them are Australian now.
Yeah.
hard out.
Mm.
Yeah. But it's like, you know, you hear on the news, like, it's all to do with the news and how they project it. So when you hear Bali from the news, it's all about the Bali bombing, Kuta, tourists. But when you go to Bali and you go to, like, I don't know if you know it well, like Canggu or more after Seminyak, bro, it's some of the most magical places like I've
I've
ever
never been, bro. Yeah, I've never been myself.
It's like saying, let's go to the Gold Coast and we'll go to Surfers Paradise.
right.
Yes, there's parties there, there's drugs, there's escorts, there's all this shit. But if you go out to like Burleigh or Coolangatta, it's beautiful. You know what I mean?
So the country life is.
It's
and
just what you
where the
hear.
views are.
They
Yeah.
make it sound worse than it is.
Well, I suppose every area too has its like its duality. You know what I
100%.
mean? And just like every area has its sort of area where it's not the greatest area to go
Yeah.
to at nighttime, sort of thing. You know what
Of
I mean?
course,
Like,
yeah.
every sort of everywhere has its sort of own little, I don't know what the best
Good
way
and
to describe it,
bad and
ecosystem.
pros
You
and
know what I mean?
cons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Good and bad and
Every
pros and
place has got scum in it, bro. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Anywhere you go, you
Exactly.
know. Like,
Well,
it's
yeah,
like-
Melbourne
even,
go anywhere,
even
it's
Melbourne,
the
bro.
same.
There's parts of Melbourne that's fucked.
Fucking oath, I'm from
like-
Frankster, bro. They would know what's good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, bro, but fucking, yeah, bro. But touching on that, man. So you got your arm. You got your arm finished and you looked at it, you're like, fuck, that's too blank. And then you got that field, and then from there you just
Went hard.
I went pretty hard, and then I said I'd never get my hands done because
Yeah, in your head. Yeah,
I was
just-
thinking
yeah.
of like work and all of this stuff, and then just got my hands done, and then I was like, I swear to God, and I actually swore to God, I was like, I'm never getting my fingers done. Bro, a couple of weeks later, I got my fingers done.
swore to God and then put
Just-
crosses on the fingers, bro.
Right. No, but like, we got to be real here. You
facts.
know, we're not
Yeah,
here to
100%.
like cookie cutter shit.
Yeah.
But I do swear to God, I'll never touch my face. And you asked me just before I come in.
I did, yeah.
I will never tattoo my face.
Because you were saying, and you said it yourself, but you don't have a lot of fucking space left. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what are you gonna fucking do?
I'm done pretty much.
You done?
I finished with like my last one was my favorite one probably.
Yeah.
It's just grateful.
Yep.
And then be kind, what we're just talking about.
Yeah, of course,
So
of course, of
when I
course.
look at this, you know, my hands every day, it's like little signals. That's why I like them.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
like looking at that to remind me of Jesus. I like looking at that to go, yeah, you know, I might not be in the best situation, but
I'm grateful for the situation.
I'm a lot better than a lot of people are right now.
Amen,
And that's
bro,
how you got to
yeah.
look at life.
Yeah, so bro, so it just goes full circle to what you were saying before about the whole when you wake up and you still have your bad days, bro. Though I guess the biggest benefit of reminding yourself the three things when you wake up that you're grateful of, you're reminding yourself that or writing it down, and then when you go into sleep, three things because bro, what are like the most important parts on that kind of decide on whether you have a bad or good day when you wake up and when you go to sleep? Because if you go to sleep upset,
Absolutely.
you're not going to wake up happy. So, you know, it's the perfect thing. Like you go to sleep and you remind yourself 3 things you're grateful of that day. You wake up, remind yourself 3 things you're grateful of maybe the day before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so you could be having the worst day ever, but you've just reminded yourself 3 things you're grateful of anyway. And you're like, okay, you know what? It's not that fucking bad.
And let me stop that there. You still might have a shit day after that, but it's going to be better than what it was.
Yep.
And that's what you need to realize.
It's going to cushion the blow, you know?
And the mornings, everything, I just want to touch base. Like, I know you hear it all the time. You win the morning, you win the day. And it is actually true. Like, your morning creates the whole routine for your day. So if you snooze the alarm and you get up late and you don't do anything and all of this, your day's going to be like that. But if you get up, you get going, you exercise,
Make your bed, fucking.
you say you make your bed. It's
Biggest
simple,
thing in
man.
it. Yeah,
like
bro.
all these little things. And yeah, we all still don't do this stuff every single day. But if you actually win the morning and you create good thoughts during your head as soon as you wake, the day's going to be so much better.
Facts, man. It's all about setting yourself up for success.
Yeah,
You know what I
100%.
mean? Yeah. 100%. But I know Liam.
Yeah. So you got your Jackson Tippet hat or your JT hat on?
Yeah.
So this is I'm doing a collab with Rich and Rare.
Right,
That's the brand.
Shout out Rich and Ray.
But
Yeah.
kind of, we might be doing business with them. So, we just created these JT hats. Obviously, JT, Jackson Tippet.
Yeah, they look so sick, bro.
And we
yeah.
just kept it clean, like black, little badge. And then I think we got the R&R.
The other side.
the other side,
there you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
R&R there.
Fuck, it's
And,
classy as, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. These sold out straight away. But the pinks obviously didn't.
You got.
We got pink. The pinks are still in.
I'll
Nah,
rock a
but
pink one.
wait for the black. So we're
Wait for the
about to
black?
just keep dropping, just limited edition, kind of like when you see like Culture
Like
Kings drop a hat.
Supreme and stuff. Where
Yeah.
they do a capsule drop and then that shit will never be released
Yeah,
again.
so
yeah,
that you actually can't get this.
Yeah,
So,
okay, yep.
We're gonna drop another one. It's like we'll tease a little bit. It's like black, and then it's got like a little bit of like the Miami colors, kind of like pinky and blue, like
the baby blue and the baby pink.
Yeah,
sort of
like
summer-
the
their summer
NFL
jersey.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their summer NBA jersey. I know
so
exactly
we're
what
making
you're
it
talking
like
about,
that
Yeah.
with all black and then a little tinge in it, and bro, it's hectic.
Whoa,
So-
Keen
bro,
for that shit, yeah.
And bro, I'm like, we're all wearing hats.
Yeah.
I love hats, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm always wearing
And
that. Yeah.
that's another reason why I want to do, because how many times you put hat on doesn't fit your head, doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
It's
I
shit.
got the biggest head, bro.
So, bro, what I did is over like pretty much the past 5 years of wearing hats nearly every single day. Shout out to Culture Kings too. I picked out every little detail and I was like, depth, like all of these things, and I created that to our hat.
Analyst, bro.
And
like,
I'm not gonna lie, like this is sweat proof. Another thing, so you know how when you wear like a new hat like that,
sides, you start sweating. Oh my!
They get
fucking
white.
God,
Bro, you
Jackson
know how
Tippet,
old
you
this hat is?
genius.
this hat's old. I've sweated in 100. It looks brand new.
These
These are
training
all,
it and everything, like
bro, just training it then.
that's
Does-
crazy.
but
Bro,
these-
you do one training session, you get all the black, you know.
You're
like,
gonna have to
That's
get
what
a
I'm
hat.
saying, man. Yeah.
No, I'm not even like shouting at, but that is a massive reason
Yeah.
to why, you know what I mean? That's why
Yeah.
you throw out hats.
I need me a Jackson Tippet hat, bro. I need
100%.
So
me
yeah,
a
once
Tippet hat.
again, we're having fun with it and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. We'll definitely call one, bro. You'll see what us wearing one in the
love.
episode. soon,
100%.
100%. So, last question I ask you, bro, before I do the outro, bro, is what's your message, bro, or a piece of advice to anyone listening, man, who's still sort of in that funk where they're stuck, they're still trying to impress people, they haven't. Do you know what I mean, bro? And they're not sort of. Yeah, I'm sort of overthinking.
What's
it.
your
I'm a bit
advice
hard myself.
to anyone watching?
People.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself. There's so many people out there that they don't believe in themselves and they don't back themselves and see potential in what they can actually do in life.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And honestly, like the body it's a crazy mechanism and the mind is crazy. Yeah. And if you can have a strong mindset, you can believe in yourself, you can be around the right circle of people that believe in you, and you stay committed, you set goals and you have a vision, bro, you can do whatever the fuck you want in life. And I believe that to a T.
Yeah.
So go chase your goals and do whatever you want, and don't listen to any naysayers because they don't have any. Their opinion does not matter to you. Just back yourself and go do what you want to do in life. Because there's so
100%,
many people that aren't, and I believe that they could be doing so much more with their life.
Facts, bro. I mean, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. With that being said,
Thanks for coming on, bro. Honestly, it's been a pleasure.
So much. Thank you so much, bro. Like, genuinely, I know you're flat out while you're here in Melbourne, so we really appreciate you coming in and sparing some time for us, bro. It's been fucking so much fun too, bro.
Shout out to the Culture Show.
The Culture Show.
The Culture Show. I just want, for all my audience that will come and see this, go give them a follow. You're on YouTube?
YouTube, everywhere.
Can you go subscribe? We're going to start to make my YouTube. I think we're dropping it in a week or so.
Heck yeah,
but
bro.
everyone go subscribe because, as like content creators, that's what like we are. All the likes, all the subscribers, all the followers,
it all helps.
Normal people think that doesn't. It helps us. That is what grows a business.
It's the algorithm,
the views that you get on this, that helps. So if everyone can just go show some love, even if you enjoy one of the reels we put out, just tag us in a story. You know what I mean? Because it all comes back and helps us a lot. So
absolute legend, bro. We appreciate
thanks for letting us on.
We appreciate the fuck out of you, bro. For real, you're a legend, man. Cheers. Like we definitely got to do this again when you're back, bro. When we're up and busy, bro, we got to come on yours, man.
We should do a round table.
100%.
So we get like us and then Mitchos or Filler or Filler. Come, fly down now.
Yeah, 100%. Get your ass down here, man. 100%.
But seriously, round table would be dope.
I'm down for that, bro.
Let's organize it. I'll fly down.
Sounds good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another episode of The Culture Show. It has been Jackson Tippet, Nate Six, LB, Ray Pelka, Jay behind the camera. We'll see you in another fortnight. It's been Culture Show. Take it easy, fam.
Peace.
Let's go.